I'm here in Arlington, Texas, at Uzum 123. I'll be competing against the Viking all the way from Europe, Tommy Langaker. We're the co-main event, so right now I'm just chilling, you know, preparing for the event, just not trying to do too much and get worn out, but, you know, embracing the moment. Man, I've looked up, you know, to people like Tommy for a while. You know, as I'm getting to this level, I'm starting to compete against a lot tougher opponents, and so Tommy's up there, man. He's one of the best right now. So, I mean, he competed with the best in the division, Cade, and, you know, barely lost, so on one. So Tommy's right up there. He just won Worlds. He has really good credentials, so it's kind of a dream come true to be competing with people that I used to watch when I was like an orange belt, you know, so it's kind of cool. I think all around I have had the advantage just because the longer the match goes, the more it goes in my favor. The sweater we get, the more tired we get, and the more we feel out each other's game, I think the more advantage I got.
I think this fight will be decided by a back take. I believe Tom's going to push the guard. I believe Andrew's going to try to keep passing his guard, and you're going to use a scramble to take his back. The stamina Andrew has is very unique, you know. I think he will try to push the pace to neutralize the strength. Our strategy is just make him move, don't let him feel comfortable on top, and actually not even be on top. We're trying to be on top the whole time.
I got the same thing as Wagner. Wagner, let's see it. Win or lose tonight, this is only a stepping stone for my performance at ADCC. It's going to teach me what I need to get better at, but the main goal is for sure the World Championship.
See, his right leg is over and under, but it's stuck. He sticks himself there. He's got to go on a counter leg attack here.
Nicky Ryan just submitted JT Torres. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Fighting out of the blue corner with the WHO's #1 professional record, 4 wins, 1 loss, Andrew Tackett.
One of the most exciting young, up-and-coming grappling superstars in the world right now. Andrew Tackett makes his return here at WHO's #1.
Fighting out of the red corner, making his WHO's #1 debut, Tommy Langaker.
It's no coincidence that this is the co-main event because we wanted the most exciting match that we think is going to happen here just before the main event. We want you guys at home to get your money's worth, and here in Arlington, Texas. And as I say that, Andrew Tackett rated on a single leg on Tommy Langaker.
Yeah, interesting enough, I think that both of these, it's one of the biggest challenges for both of these individuals. Like, Andrew Tackett's out there versus Tommy Langaker.
It's awesome.
Yeah, and then likewise, no gi-wise here, Tommy's in there versus Andrew Tackett. So both of these guys have their work cut out for them. I think it's a really good test for each of these guys. Langaker much more comfortable in this place than I think on the feet, where he's on his back, working from leg entanglement to back take is something that he specializes. He does a really nice outside roll inside and out to create opportunities to get to the back.
You know, talking with Andrew Tackett in the lobby today, he told me, man, if I'm not moving in a match for more than 2 seconds, I get disappointed in myself. He's like, I gotta keep moving. And now talk about movement. Langaker had a nice front headlock there. Look at that flying knee guard pass, knee slide pass, I should say, by Andrew Tackett. And it's that type of movement that has made Andrew Tackett one of the fan favorites here at Who's Number One, a contestant on the Who's Next reality show, where he actually has a win over Big Dan Monaseo. You know, he's got a lot of experience here at Who's Number One, wins over PJ Barge, Troy Russell, Renee Souza. Andrew Tackett is the future of grappling. And, you know, there's a lot of, you know, story behind this match. As we mentioned, it was supposed to be Tommy versus Mika. Mika had to withdraw from the match. And, you know, Tackett was supposed to fight Mika in the finals of the Night of Champions, where he first defeated PJ Barge, but Andrew Tackett threw out his back in that Night of Champions bracket, wasn't able to compete against Mika. So now he steps in to replace Mika against Tom. Look at the movements. I think I'm going to shut up and just enjoy this.
Yeah, look at that little jumping guard pass right there. Was stuck in a deep guillotine, but then got past the legs well and finds himself cross-eyed. Langaker needs to shoot a single here to get back to the guard. Trying to get his legs up and over. He looks like he's going to be able to recover his guard here.
Look at the flexibility and guard recovery from Langaker. Yeah, it's only been 3 minutes in the match. We've seen a lot of different positions and a lot of attacks already. The pace of these two young competitors here.
Yeah, sort of jump around the head, very nice.
And you know, one of Andrew Tackett's first matches was against Mika Galval. Oh, look at the back take of Andrew Tackett. One hook in.
Tommy got his left arm stuck in a pretty bad position and could not. Andrew threw his right hook and he couldn't put him down. He's going to have to get to his left hip. Langaker just put his left hip on the floor so he can scrape Tackett off. Tackett with this half Nelson here, trying to turn Tommy.
Keep that shoulder glued to your chest. Keep text heavy and don't lose that hip with your knee. Keep that knee tucked over his hip.
Tackett on the back of Langaker. You're going to have a judge's favor here in about a minute, but I think it's going to go to Tackett, if I had to say.
Yeah, this is this right here was a big moment for Tackett. So and here has a gift wrap now. Throws the leg up and over, and arm isolated now as well. He's got the arm isolated. Langaker trying to get low. That's what brings the Kimuras and the arm locks and the triangles now. Got to watch the follow-up triangle here. The lower he gets, the more that triangle's coming. There he got both arms back inside now.
What's amazing with Tackett is, even though he's only 22 years old, it's the experience that he has and the mat IQ that he has is amazing. He's such a reckless, you know, just does
Judges
crazy
favor
stuff.
Blue.
So Sean, if you're in a situation here and you got that body triangle, you just cannot get that rear naked choke.
Yeah.
At what point do you open up that body triangle and start to attack arms and, you know, maybe look for other positions here?
I don't think yet. You're a long way from it still. 8 minutes left, and you're wearing down. I mean, these things are wearing your opponent down. Only if you feel like you're losing the ability to attack is when I would say. But Tommy, he should get to his side. That way his hands get in. He's got an arm across the neck now.
Chin out. I want your hips into his back, and I want his head bent back over his chin.
8 minutes.
Hands are in. That's in. That's on.
And he gets the submission. Andrew Tackett just submitted Tommy Langaker with the rear naked choke.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by rear naked choke, Andrew Tackett.
What a win by Andrew Tackett, one of the most entertaining young competitors on the scene here today.
I've been
watching Tommy for a long time, ever since I was an orange belt. Competing with people on this level is just surreal, and it's just mind-blowing. It's a dream come true, really, but you know the funny thing about dreams is God takes them as long as you're faithful, and He multiplies them by tenfold. So I just want to dedicate this victory, because I want to be here unless it was for Jesus Christ. So all glory to God right now, guys. Let's freaking go.
Remember the interview I gave? What I say, how we're gonna win the fight by a back take, right?
You want to put it on? Put it on. So I know what we're doing. I keep shocking myself as I'm going out here and beating guys that I never thought I'd beat, you know. So I'm still kind of speechless. It's so cool to be here competing with people that have fought the best in the world, that have won worlds, that have won, you know, the best tournaments in the world, and have been doing it for, you know, 10 years. Tommy's a veteran that is still up there, so it's pretty surreal, man. It's so cool.
We didn't expect it to go that quick, but we expected that same route. So we expected like the guard pass, forcing the back take, and then to get that rear naked choke. We actually spent more time on the back than we thought we would have to, because we thought it would be later in the match when Tommy would be more tired. But we did assume that he would eventually get to the back and get the choke. And we assumed it would be through like passing towards the head like that. Andrew's really good at passing towards the head. It's something him and I have both been developing the past few years. And it's kind of like the new generation, right? You got the Rotolo brothers doing the same thing. So all of us have kind of really started developing that style of passing, and it's really paying off now at the highest level against great guard passers, or guard players. Like I did that against O'Flanagan, and then now he's done that against, you know, Tommy Langaker, who's one of the best guard players in the game. This guy right here.
Are you okay with
This side, let me go.
sorry.
All right, man, good shit. Yeah, thank
Keep
you.
your head up. Get back
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'll be back.
Yes, sir. I guess that body triangle is a little tight. Yeah, Andrew's got one of the best body triangles in the game. We've trained with number of like really good 10th planet guys, and they've always complimented Andrew's body triangle. So that probably makes sense that he's gotten that rib injury. But Andrew looked great, honestly. He did outstanding. He followed the game plan well. He was patient and aggressive, and everything he needs to do to be the best in the world. So we're excited for the matches ahead, and I think he's just going to keep knocking them down one by one.
Means a lot. I mean, that's one person in my ADCC bracket that is one of the top dogs that I don't, you know, everyone's top dogs, but another person that I took off the list. You know, I got possibly Oliver, you know, PJ, Andy Varela, Tommy Langaker. You know, I've racked up some wins over people that are in my division. So it's just more experience, you know, not saying that those people won't come back 10 times better the next time we fight, but it's just that experience, the experience points, XP points that I'm racking up, which is, it's cool. It's like I'm a Pokemon. Each time I get a victory, I like evolve, you know? Like now I'm Charizard, no longer the little baby one.
So you stepped in for Mika, but
yeah.
How does this make you feel now about that matchup? I feel like
It'd be
everybody's
sick.
talking about it.
It'd be sick. I mean, I really want to fight against Mika. We lost. He beat me 2.5 years ago. So it'd be really sick. But I definitely don't want it before ADCCs. ADCCs is my main focus. I want to get a good rest, get a good training camp for Mika. It's not something that I want to accept with like a 2-week notice like I did for Tommy. So I definitely want to visualize that and come into it a lot more prepared. So yeah, that's something I definitely want down the line. But I mean, you know what really makes sense to me right now is fighting the winner of tonight. You know, Nicky Ryan beat JT Torres, and you know we both are off of victories tonight, and we're both on the same card, and we're both in the same weight class. So I think the next matchup, if not Mika, would be really cool to fight Nicky Ryan. That just kind of makes sense to me, to be honest. It's not really a call out. It's more of just like makes sense. You know, we both won tonight. So yeah, I guess it is kind of a call out. Come on, Nicky, let's go.